for the front bonnet where the engine is.
But I was thinking it was tar smoke he'd locked up. It's a failure, isn't it? That's mechanical smoke, if you like.
I think so.
It's
an oily smoke.
Yes. One without much prospect of recovery, I'm afraid. That's sad to say. So Peter Dambrecht's excellent effort comes to an end. He was in second place, so now up into second place should go Alex Müller. Again, repeat the point, from last on the grid for the qualification race.
Fantastic.
Absolutely right. Now, what can he do, if anything, about the race leader? Third is going to be Thomas Much, fourth is Ramos, and then fifth behind is the Aston Martin of Tom Ackery. 2 more minutes to go. We predicted this was going to be a great race. It has certainly lived up to that. But I want to know what the gap is at the end of this lap between Kekler and Müller to see whether there's any chance of yet another different race leader and perhaps a new potential winner of the race as well. We've not yet had a win for Lamborghini. It looks like it's going to happen. This is the last lap. As across the line, the gap's gone up now. 3.6 seconds. I don't think Müller is going to catch, but it's been a superb effort from him and Alfred Hager, a 52-year-old, who started the car to get up into second place. Much is third. Fourth is Ramos there in the Maserati. Fifth, Tom Acker is Aston behind. And in sixth place, Darren Turner for young driver AMR. Don't discount Darren either, because with a lap to go, he might spring a surprise.
Oh, absolutely. Again, it's the last lap, it's the last opportunity, and they're going to be trying as hard as they can to do it. Now we'll see if Ramos can get that drive out of Blanchimont down the Camel Straight towards Lecombe and see if he can actually get in a position to actually gain that, that final podium position.
4 tenths have been taken back within the first sector by Alex Müller, so he's certainly charging on this last lap. Thomas Much hangs on to his third place, but unfortunately, of course, we've lost that Nissan, the Peter Dambrecht Michael Krum car, out of the race. Michael is with Haley.
Michael, what's the cause for the early retirement for you?
Well, we're not sure. Maybe it's an engine-related problem, or I'm not sure exactly about the exact reason. We have to get the car back and see. It just suddenly stopped, so maybe engine or electric-related. I have no idea. But I mean, it doesn't matter what the cause is. The problem is we stopped.
Thank you.
And there's the replay. Peter parking the car. Very, very disappointing. They were on target for second place, which would have equalled the best result for the team this year. That particular combination of drivers, of course. The sister car won at Silverstone after penalties were applied to 1 or 2, but for Michael Krum, a very frustrated Peter Dambrecht, second at Paul Ricard, the best result they've had, and they would have equalled that but for the mechanical problem. So there is the race leader, and the gap is coming down a little bit, but Frank Kekler, I think, now has got just half a lap or so to go, and he's driving within himself. He knows what the margin is, and he's going to be able to bring this home for another different brand to win. Lamborghini set for victory in round 5 of the championship. This really has been a fantastic race, and Frank Kekler, who starred yesterday along with Ricardo Zonta, is going to be a winner for the first time this year.
No, I think for Müller and Hager, it's been an absolutely stonking race to come from that far back, and actually they've been very, very strong. Their pace has been fantastic, and they've got themselves in that position now to take that second place, hopefully.
Indeed. 24th on the grid yesterday, 12th on the grid today, second place at the end of the race. Out of the last corner, it's a win for Lamborghini. Across the line comes Frank Kekler. He and Ricardo Zonta celebrate a win at Spa. Second, what a drive by Alex Müller and Alfred Hager, and Thomas Much and Richard Westbrook finished third, just ahead of Enrique Bernoldi and Miguel Ramos. Fifth for Aston Martin, Tom Ackery and Fred Makovici, and then sixth is Darren Turner and Thomas Enger. And finally, the celebrations can begin for Lamborghini, because Reiter Engineering takes a first win in the FIA GT1 World Championship, and still as they poured across the line there were places up to change right at the very end, with so many cars running tight together. Absolutely wonderful race that. And the winners are there in the pit lane, ready to speak to Haley. Let's hear then from Ricardo Zonta and Frank Kekler.
Congratulations, Ricardo. What a performance.
Yeah, it's very nice winning, especially GT1. So nice, the cars. The Lambo did a very good job. Frank, he is the man today. He overtook the cars and we won.
Frank, Ricardo certainly set it up well for you, but you did definitely bring it home.
Yeah, it was a little bit more difficult than I expected, and when I suddenly saw the Ford in front of me, and there was yellow flags in the Rouge, and there was no green afterwards, so I was not sure if I can overtake or not, and then there was safety car. So I just had to overtake him afterwards. Yeah, I'm really, really happy that this happened. We worked a bit from yesterday to today, figured out in the morning what doesn't work, and did the step in the other direction, and it definitely did work.
Thank you.
It certainly did.
So Lamborghini, Maserati, and then in third it was Ford, with the car in the hands of Richard Westbrook and Thomas Much. Fourth place Maserati, Enrique Bernoldi and Miguel Ramos. Then it was Aston Martin, Fred Makovici and Tom Ackery. Darren Turner and Thomas Enger in 6th, and again from near the back of the grid, another car making progress to 7th was Bertolini and Bartels, Maserati, Bert Longean and Nico Verdonk 8th, 9th Nicky Pastorelli and Dominic Schwager after being tapped into that spin, and Jonathan Hershey and Clivio Piccioni rounding out the top 10 for Aston Martin. Riccardo Zonta and Frank Kekler take a maiden victory for themselves and for Lamborghini in the FIA GT1 World Championship. They get the biggest trophies of the lot, and Frank Kekler, who's a fairly slight guy anyway, is going to have to work quite hard to hold that trophy aloft.
No, definitely so. It's great to see them up there. It's a great thing for momentum for the team to carry it through to the coming races, and it's going to be fascinating.
Well, what a race we've had. Round 5 of the FIA GT1 World Championship, won by Riccardo Zonta and Frank Kekler. Next stop, the Nürburgring. From Johnny Herbert, Hayley Coxon and David Addison, goodbye.